and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Bella here. Today I decided to do a decluttering video. So I'm going to declutter all of my little makeup compartments. I also have this really huge giveaway box for you guys. So as I go through my stuff, everything that's unused that I'm never going to use, I'm just going to throw it in there. And then right here I have a pile of makeup that I want to throw into my vanity. So I'm going to be decluttering it to make room for new PR stuff that I just got. And I'm also going to be decluttering all of the liquid lipsticks / lip products that I have. I have this huge thing full of lip. I don't even reach for this because I'm just so overwhelmed every single time I look in it. And I also have this huge bag full of lip products. So, and a lot of it's completely unused. Like I've never even used it one time. So, anything that's unused will also go in the giveaway box. And look at how big this box is. So Sofie and I decided that we want to do a giveaway once a month for those of you that have your post notifications turned on. So if you do, make sure you comment down below and say done, and you will be entered for the giveaway. So this first drawer, I don't really know what I want to make it into, but right now it's kind of like a random drawer, but I want to make this into my like go-to products that I reach for every single day just because it's in the first drawer. But right now I have like a whole bunch of random stuff. These two things, this huge complexion sponge and this headband that I use while I'm filming. Shout out to my friend Sage, she got me these two little things for my birthday. And it also has like this random picture from an event of me and Sofie, some phone case that I used to use, this mirror from ABH, this Cover FX shimmer veil. I actually really like this Mary Duminizer from the Balm. It's like really bomb if you want a liquid highlight. I highly recommend this one. And I have like this random face mask from ELF, this magnetic one that I've never even used. I feel like this would be, I know, this would be a really dope IG video. This is the before of this drawer, and I'm going to show you guys the after. I said that this first drawer was going to be all of my go-to products that I use every single day, but I do have this bag right here that has like my beauty sponges, mascara, brow soap, a little bit of brow products in here, my concealer that I use as my primer. So all of my necessities when I film my close-up eye looks, it's all in here. So I don't really need a dedicated drawer for that. I need more of the drawers for storage. So here I put all my primers, my Smashbox primers, my Photo Finish Hydrating, my Smashbox Velada Petal Metal Primer.
Comment down below if you want a Smashbox Velada video.
Yes.
I keep telling her to do that because she has the whole collection. Anyways, continue.
I have my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I have my ELF Illuminating Primer. I don't know why I said illuminizing. I have my ELF Hydrating Primer. I have my Dermalogica Hydro Blur Primer.
Can I have a primer?
I have my Smashbox Primerizer. So I have all my go-to primers right here, and then I put the skincare products that you saw earlier in here too. And I also have the Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm. And I have my makeup remover wipes back here and some tape for my looks. And also I have my brow products in here. So I have my Tam Nova brow powders, my Benefit products, my brow gel from Benefit. I have some
Cabrow.
And then I also have some CoverGirl brow pomade. I have some lash glue. So this is the first drawer. Moving on to drawer number 2 on the left side. This is a big mess. As you guys can see, it's just a whole bunch of palettes I stole from Sofie. Palettes that I have, that I love, that I use every day. And then I have some this says Ofra on it, but I put all of my Makeup Geek shadows in here. And then I have, let me squeeze down below. I'm not going to go through every single palette that I have in here, but this is a Z palette that I made with all of my single shadows from Anastasia. I use this palette all the time and I think it's so beautiful. I have my ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette. I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. Look at how beat up this palette is. I have the Anastasia, what is this? Shadow Couture palette, completely unused. I could put this in the giveaway box, completely unused. So make sure you have your post notifications turned on if you want to win something like this. I also have this Crown Glam Metals eyeshadow palette that I got from BoxyCharm. And I have this Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette in here too. So I have a lot of really good palettes in here. I kind of separated this as like ABH, Violet Voss, Too Faced type of drawer. This is from Violet Voss. This is the Like a Boss palette. The Violet Voss hashtag palette. This is like one of my faves from them. And I have the Anastasia Soft Glam palette.
That you stole from me?
Yeah. And then I have the Anastasia Subculture palette. Alright, so this is the before of this second drawer. You guys are going to see the after. So this is the drawer after. I have all of my Violet Voss palettes back here. I don't know if you can really see that, but I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes from Violet Voss. And then I have my Subculture, Soft Glam, Modern Renaissance, and Master palette by Anastasia right here. I have my Too Faced Chocolate Gold right here as well. And then I have the White Peach and the Natural Eyes from Too Faced and the Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette. And then right here I have my ColourPop palette, so my Little Pony and You Had Me at Hello. And then I decided to put my Anastasia mirror that I use in a lot of my videos right here. And then here I have some empty palettes that I want to fill up. And this Anastasia Single Shadow palette. And then I have all my Z palettes right here. And here's the next drawer. So I have a lot of Morphe, Huda Beauty, Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette. I love, love, love. This is probably my favorite thing in my whole vanity right now. And I have all of my Shop Sofie Bella lashes in here. Ooh, I have every single one of them. Here I have my Laguna, Bali, Maui, Jamaica, Barbados, more Bali, Havana Heat. Boom. Link in the bio. So, I don't know why I closed it. This is the before. You guys are going to see the after very soon. So, the drawers are looking kind of empty. But that's because I don't want it to be too cluttered. And if I have too much stuff, then I already know it's going to become a mess like tomorrow. So back here I have my Smashbox palette that's like really bright. So the theme of this drawer is bright. So I have my bright, oh that looks really beat up. I use it all the time. So I have my Smashbox palette, I have this Revlon palette, I have this Naked Cosmetics palette that I got in my BoxyCharm. And I just want to use these looks, you know, these shades on the lid in a look. And then I have this Smoky CoverGirl True Naked palette. And then I have this Katy Cat palette from CoverGirl that I've been, see, it's not even used, it's closed. But yeah, this is a lot of stuff that I like want to use and want to incorporate in looks. This is another Revlon palette. I have a lot of Drugstore in this drawer because I want to incorporate more affordable palettes for you guys. This is the Tarteist Pro palette. Me and Sofie actually were invited to the campaign for the shoot of this palette. As you can see, I used the heck out of it. But this palette, I'll always keep this palette because it's sentimental and it has a lot of memories for me. It was like my first photo shoot that I've ever done with the brand. So this is the Modern Mattes from BH. And then I have the Club Tropicana. Right here I have my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. And I have my Huda, this is brand new, it just came in today. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette remastered. Pretty much like the original Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, but it's just remastered. So I think they tweaked a few things. But it's beautiful. So back here I have my Coral Obsessions palette from Huda, which is new. Yeah, brand new. I have my Gemstone Obsessions palette from Huda. Look at this. Gorgeous. And then I have my Warm Brown Obsessions palette. And then I have my Smoky Obsessions palette. These are all like so amazing, like the size of them. Like you can just throw it in your travel bag and then you have a full-on palette that you can use. I mean, this one is kind of like pops of color on the lid, but the other ones have mattes, so you could like make a full look with the palette even though it's really small. And then back here I just threw in all of my Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks that I just received. So I have the shade Girlfriend, Icon, Bombshell, Muse, Sugar Mama, and Trendsetter. Should I swatch some of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to swatch some of these for you guys. So here I just swatched some of the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks because I've never even used them before. The first one is the shade Girlfriend, Sugar Mama, Muse, and Bombshell. And just by the swatches, I feel like they're going to be really good. They kind of remind me of the same formula of the Morphe liquid lipsticks, but I haven't used them yet, so I can't tell you 100%. But I will be letting you guys know my thoughts on these once I actually wear them on the lips. But yeah, this is this drawer completed. It's pretty empty, but like the more PR that comes in, you know, the more that they'll fill up. I just every now and then I like to clear it out just because it can be too overwhelming if I wait too long to do that. So here's the next drawer. It's just all Morphe palettes, so it's going to be pretty easy to declutter. But right here I have the 3502 palette from Morphe, Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time. I have the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. I'm just going to reorganize. I have the 35R palette, completely unused. I have the 35F palette. I have the 35OM palette, so it's all mattes. I don't know, maybe I'll put some of this stuff in the giveaway box because a lot of it's completely unused. Some of you guys would appreciate this because I don't know if it's even available anymore. I have the Morphe 24G Grand Glam palette, but unfortunately mine came with a cracked shade right there, completely shattered, which is a bummer, but it still looks beautiful. Maybe I'll use this one day. And I randomly have this Urban Decay Midnight Cowgirl.
Oh my god, that's my favorite. Have you ever tried that?
It's my favorite.
Why is it randomly in that drawer?
I don't know. It smells really good, but can you guys see that gloss?
I don't know if it's in focus.
Alright, so I'm going to declutter this one and I'll show you guys when it's done. So this is the after. I did put like 3 or 4 of my Morphe palettes in the giveaway box, the ones that were unused. And then here I have the 15D palette from Morphe. So here is the 8L and the 8H palette side by side, just so you guys can see the differences. One I think is the lo-fi, and then the H one is the hi-fi. Here they are side by side, so you guys can see. I'm kind of gravitating more towards this one, if I'm being honest. Maybe this one's meant for people with a lighter skin complexion. But yeah, these are in this drawer. Let's see if I even use them. I might give this one away and put this one in the giveaway box. I'm still deciding. And then what else do I have here? I have the 8C palette and 8W palette. So this is the 8C palette. And then here is the 8W palette, the blush palette. This palette is amazing. I love the shade Witty and I love the shade Provocative. But yeah, here's my Morphe drawer. And then here's the bottom drawer. It's honestly the messiest drawer of all. I have like some random skincare, some random like glitter primer, cleanser, and then I have all of these ABH single shadows. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to give these away, if you would want to receive a single shadow. Kind of unorganized, like I don't know how to use them in a way without using a Z palette. But I also have a bunch of random lip colors here, so I'm going to sort through these, and I'm probably going to put a whole bunch of them in the giveaway box as well, just because they're completely unopened. I've never used them before. So here is the bottom drawer finished. I decided to dedicate this drawer to lip products. So I have a whole bunch, like variety. Here's another good one, Stripped by Anastasia.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, this is a really good one. I highly recommend it. And I have some ABH glosses, so I have like a really good variety right here. And I have a lot of the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses in here too. So yeah, there's like a really good variety of colors. So I'll definitely be reaching for this drawer when I do full face looks, so you guys can see like I have a different variety of lip options in here. And I will definitely be giving some of these away. I do not need this many lip colors, like nobody does. And realistically, I'll probably stick to like 4 shades in here because that's just the way I am. I'm really basic when it comes to lip colors. But if I have it all laid out like this, I might reach for some more different colors Like this one, this is the Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline. This is Voyager. It's like a really dark red vampy color.
Swatch it.
Ay.
Oh my god.
This is the color. So yeah, I really love this setup a lot more than before, because when I had it all in this big pouch, like, you couldn't see every single color in it, but when it's laid out in a drawer like this, it's just a lot easier to kind of sort through it and see what I want to use. Or what
it can maybe be organized better, but
yeah, I definitely eventually want to put down a matte in the bottom of this, just in case we have a liquid lipstick explosion. So this is the first drawer on the right side of my vanity. I don't really know what I want this drawer to be, but right now I have a bunch of glow kits. So I have my Morphe Babe in Paradise Bretman Rock highlighter palette. I have my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero glow kit.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, one of my faves. Gleam glow kit, Sweets glow kit, and Sun-Dipped. And then right here I have all of my Huda Beauty highlighter palettes. So I have my Golden Sands edition, Winter Solstice edition, Pink Sands edition, Bronze Sands edition. So this is the Golden Sands edition. This is the Winter Solstice palette. It's very different. This is the Pink Sands edition. This is the Bronze Sands edition. This shade right here, the Maldives shade, is gorgeous. It's
super
very
gold.
Golden, yeah. So it's a pretty empty drawer. I don't really know what I'm going to throw in here, but me and Sofie are going to come up with something because I have a lot of makeup to put into storage. So we'll show you guys what the finished drawer looks like. I definitely plan on getting some dividers and stuff just so it's more organized than it is now. But pretty much I have my Huda Beauty highlighting palettes, I have my Anastasia highlighting palettes, and my Morphe Bretman highlighting palette. And then right here I added this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Nude for like whenever I do a drugstore tutorial. And then I have my Revlon Sunlit Dream palette, which is also a highlighting palette. I'm keeping this for a drugstore tutorial just to see if I can make it work, and that's also what I'm doing with this one right here. Here I have my Smolder X Makeup Artist Nina highlighter. I believe this one was limited edition. I don't know if it's still available, but it's honestly stunning. This is like one of my favorite highlighters. I have some new highlighters from Morphe. This one is in the shade Extra. I have my Maybelline Master Chrome in 100. This one, what is it called? Molten Gold. This one is like a all-time fave. Like that's the most. This is a drugstore highlight, and it's more pigmented than all of those highlights. To just admire how beautiful that highlight is. And then I have some Violet Voss highlighters. This one's my favorite, the Coconut Cream Pop shade. I'll go ahead and swatch that one for you guys. My fave. Look at that. Beautiful. And then I decided to put all of my cream products back here. I have my L'Oreal Lumi Glow Armor Illuminating Drops. And then I put my Mary Duminizer in here. Before I forget, I have my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion highlighter in 01. And yeah, this is pretty much a highlighting drawer. First drawer, you know, because I definitely need to have my highlighters in the top drawer. So the next drawer is kind of a mess. This is bronzers and blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and go through that, and you guys will see what it looks like when I'm done. But pretty much I have my Morphe Brontours in here. So it's bronzer on one side, contour on the other side. I have like 5 of them, so I'll definitely be putting a lot of them in the giveaway box because they are unused. And I have some Morphe blush trios in here. This one is in the shade Pop of Blush. And then I have this one in the shade Pop of Coral, which is my favorite. And then I just have some Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers. I have my California blush from Benefit, which is my favorite blush ever. It which is like a really beautiful peachy, doesn't really pick up on camera, but it has like a really peachy bronzy undertone. And then I have my favorite bronzer ever, my BH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer. But I'm going to go through this. This is the before. You guys will see the after in a minute. So this is the after. This is pretty much my bronzer and blush drawer. So right here I have some contour kits from Anastasia. These are pretty old, honestly, but I still use them all the time. I have this BH Cosmetics contour palette, which I've used a couple of times. So right here I have my Makeup Forever custom blush palette, which I love. I absolutely love this right here. It's a shimmery blush kind of coral shade. And then right here I have my Makeup Forever Jessie J palette, and I have the highlight shade, the blush shade, and the contour shade. I'm gonna be honest, I do not use the contour shade, but I love the highlighting shade and the blush shade from this collection. Right here I have this blush from Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics, and yeah, this is my blush, bronzer, and color correcting drawer. So next up, this is the most jam-packed drawer in my whole vanity. These are foundations. I have one primer right here. This is the Unisex Healthy Glow primer from Charlotte Tilbury. I have some foundations from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear Nude Water Fresh foundation. Sofie and I actually went to the event for this foundation, so we got to try it out before anybody else and give our feedback on it, and I absolutely love this foundation. It's super lightweight. This is not sponsored. I just love the foundation. And then I have my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This one is my ultimate favorite foundation in my whole collection. So I actually got this one on my birthday when I went to a NARS event with Sofie. I also have my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and then I also have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation as well. So I have like a good variety of stuff in here. I also have a random photo finish primer oil, just because I like to sit this one upright because I'm just like paranoid that the oil is going to spill everywhere. And then I also have a ton of these Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter foundations because they sent me every single shade. So I will be putting the ones that are unused in the giveaway box, so you have a chance to get this as well, but I will be getting rid of the ones that are not used. And then right here I have all of my powders. I have my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powders. I have some Makeup Forever pressed powders. I have this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place powder. So yeah, this is my powder, foundation, concealer drawer. So this is the before. So I didn't really do that much to this drawer because it was already pretty organized. What I did was I got rid of a lot of my Revlon Insta Filter foundation. Let's be real, I do not need every single shade, especially since I don't freelance like I used to. I've already tried the foundation, so I know how it works. So there was no point in me holding on to like all 40 shades or however many shades they came out with. But I did just receive the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, and I went ahead and swatched one of the shades on the back of my hand. And just by this, I'm pretty impressed. It's more full coverage than I thought it would be. I'm curious to see how it's going to wear on the face. I also have my Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation in here. This kind of reminds me of the MAC Face and Body. And then I have my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. This one is super full coverage. Highly recommend it. So yeah, this is pretty much the finished drawer for my foundations and everything like that. So the next drawer is already finished. So I have my Dose of Colors Block Party eyeshadow collection right here that I decided to pull out of the PR package and stick right here. And I also have like the sheet underneath. So if I want to reference this to see which shade is what, I can easily do so. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that under. So pretty much right here I have all of my glitters. I have my kind of like pot liners and cream shadows. So these are from Dose of Colors, the cream matte eye color. And then I have some Vitalist Healthy Glow from CoverGirl. And then I have my e.l.f. glitter primer. And then I have some Violet Voss glitters, BH Cosmetics glitters. And then back here, you can't really see it, but I have a whole bunch of Morphe lashes and Huda Beauty lashes. I love wearing other brands just to get inspired and, you know, switch it up. Alright guys, so this is the top of my vanity. I'm just going to quickly run through everything. This is a preserved rose that I got at an event a long time ago. These are some brushes that I have up here that I keep on display, but they're really dirty right now. I have some setting sprays. I have my Morphe Prep and Set. I have my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I have my Smashbox Velleda Petal Metal Shimmer Spray. I have my Smashbox Velleda Eyeshadow Palette. And then right here I have all of my Dose of Colors palettes. I have my Sassy Sienna, Marvelous Mauves, Blushing Berries, and Baked Browns. I have my two Smashbox Velleda Petal Metal Shimmer Drops. I have Rose Glitz and Golden Glitz, or Gold Glitz. And I just love this collection because it's all rose gold, so I need to have it on display. And then I have my Smashbox Velleda metallic liquid lipsticks. I have some Tarte blushes up here. And then I have my Smashbox Velleda highlighters. Like, look at how beautiful this is. I'm so obsessed. I have all three of them on display just because of how beautiful they are. I have some more Smashbox Velleda. I have some Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Minis. Here I have some Dose of Colors X Desi Katie packaging because it's so flawless. I have Mírame and Fuego. And then I also have some Morphe brushes that are like really beautiful, but some of them are dirty. And then I have all of my Dose of Colors lippies right here on display, some of my favorites of all time. I have my Sweet and Sassy Bellini gloss, some Anastasia matte lipsticks, and this is my Vanity. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.